So this is the pink. What's your first impression so far, Natasha, of the pink?
I can't see it.
You can't see it yet? I can see a little bit. Alright, so we'll get the fork out. Let's check out this fork. And this bubble wrap can be chucked in recycling as well. So put this down here. I've got some scales just over to my left. So they've wrapped it really well because carbon can get damaged in shipping. But when I fly on international flights, I just use cardboard box for my bikes. Bit of bubble wrap, it's all good. That's what it comes in. The finish looks so. Let's have a look.
So.
Have a look. I'm judging too early, so. Drop that knife too early. When you open the stuff up, be careful not to cut into your freshly painted product. Yeah, so the Chinese thing. One thing you guarantee with the Chinese bikes. Ooh, I like that pink. You like that pink? Tasha's a bit like undecided. I think that's pretty nice.
Is that red pink?
No, it's like it's a neon pink.
Okay.
It's a neon pink.
Yeah, it's cool.
I'm gonna grab a torch and shine down this steerer, and we'll just test out how safe this steer looks. Alright, so we have a little torch here. Ooh, that looks pretty good. There's no fibres splintering off. This looks like it could come from any factory. This looks like it come from giant specialised.
Let's see.
Trek. Not sure if you can you see that in the camera? Not really.
Yeah, let me just focus it.
Good point then.
You can. Yeah, you can see it.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks smooth.
Yeah, it looks smooth. So that's a good one there. So the Velo Build's yellow blockhead up here. I don't think it's safe, the steerer, so I'll put a different fork in there. So that's one thing I'm looking over. I'm not a carbon expert, by the way, except on YouTube. And it all looks, pretty hunky-dory to me. So it looks pretty good. There's no real, there's nothing unusual. This could be from any factory, any brand. It doesn't look. Okay, the paint, for me, we'll do a close-up afterwards, but the paint looks pretty good so far. I'm impressed by that paint. I like that paint. I think it's going to be a hot Instagram bike. So we've got the fork, we're going to weigh that quickly. We're setting some grapes here. Mowing on some grapes. This is the real deal video. It's the real life, at home, unboxing like you'd be unboxing. So teared it up. 364 gram fork with uncut. So that's up there. Stiffness, we'll give a little internet keyboard flex test. Again, can't feel any difference between that and any fork I've ever held in my hand. Put that in the box, and let's get this frame out of here. Where's all the headset and stuff? Does that come provided, or we've got to buy that extra? I can't remember. Cannot remember. So yeah, have you bought one of these frames before? This is an Alibaba brand. I'll do a bit more talk about that later, maybe on a separate video. But if you have any dealings with this company, I found them to be very super fast and friendly. I mean, in Australia, it's just my first real problem now, but some bike shops you go into and you get, arrogant service, and you're just like, what the fuck am I going to spend 10 grand or 20 grand or 5 grand or $1,000 at your shop when I'm going to get better service from, Vivian from Shenzhen or Jason from Z-Men or whoever, or Charlie Wong from Vietnam. The service you get is it's going to be a lot better. I find sometimes, anyway. Some bike shops out there in Australia or the US really understand customer service, and some totally don't. So the warranty on these is a couple of years. It's a couple of years warranty, which is if you haven't broken the bike in 2 years, it's probably not going to break. I realise. And lifetime warranty is handy, but again with carbon you can just get it fixed. Unfortunately, you can't really recycle carbon just yet. Ooh, that paint. This looks hot to me. This looks fantastic. Wow, the quality. This is like looks like really quality paint. How will be durability wise? I asked them if it would fade, and they said nah. It's got a UV protection on there. But we'll see. You know, a lot of companies make promises, but can they back it up? Can they back it up? So yeah. Oof, I like that. It's got a Bsa bottom bracket in there. I can choose between BB30 and Bsa, and for me, Bsa is just tried and tested outboard there. They even painted the seat post. Jeez.
I like that.
Do you like that? Here we go. Natasha's very frank. She's very frank. She likes it. She says she likes it. She doesn't. She doesn't. So the headset come already in there. Alright. So Natasha approves. I think that's pretty hot. That's pretty hot. Alright, let's have a look at the seat post. Dropping down already. That's a very good one. The cool thing is me and Natasha ride almost identical seat height. So that's pretty cool. She can ride any of my bikes.
It's meant to be.
It's meant to be, baby. Cinderella. Cinderella. Oh, geez, look at the quality. I'm saying, this is, I wonder who they're making frames for. This looks like the finish on this product, on this bad boy. This is some serious level stuff. The Velo build, the paint hasn't faded, it's been good, but you know, this looks, again, this looks like any Pinarello or Trek or anything.
Show me, I want to touch
It looks
it.
really legit. So yeah. Just some close-ups of that, but yeah, this is interesting stuff. Interesting stuff. Well, alright, pass us the camera, I'll get a little close-up of the bike. Natasha, what's your first impressions here? You're a fan, or you like the colour? Your impressions so far, the finish, what do you reckon?
I think it looks really bright and high quality.
It does, doesn't it? It's very good. Is it something you can see yourself riding?
Yeah, I think so.
You think so? Alright, here we go. This is the rig. The rig. Actually, I might even turn the flash on so you can sort of see the quality. Let's get your scales out actually. Where's the scales gone? Alright, so. Hello. Hello, sailor. So seat post uncut, 210 grams. So that's definitely a very, very lightweight seat post. And I've got it 0 offset. I just prefer that. Now the frame, weigh the frame. It's got no, put this thing out. It's got nothing, no seat post. Does it come with a seat post collar? I don't think it did. Let's weigh this bad boy now. So it's not a super light. It's 1,050. So this means that it's going to be, I would say, very, very durable and very, very stiff. It's not a 700, 800 gram frame, but it's got a pretty thick paint job on there, so that's going to add weight. And it's got,
How much is the TCR frame?
it's about similar. My TCR was similar. So
What about the Marita?
the Marita's about 800 gram.
How about one of those Defines?
Probably about that. We include the seat post. So yeah, I think that's Charlie Wong. So yeah, when a frame's about 1,000 grams, it means it's going to be stiff and power transfer. So it'll be up there with the TCRs and that, I would say. But we'll test ride it and then we'll decide. So what do you think of that colour there, the finish?
Yeah, it'll match my jersey.
Here we go. That's all that matters. That's the main thing. It's all about here we go. The cat's in it as well. That Schnitzel, what do you reckon? You can smell China there, mate. You can smell China. He's getting scared, so I'm gonna end up in a box and a walk. But yeah, good old Schnitzel. All right, here we go. It's coming back down. Schnitzel, have a sniff. It's a customs cat. Max reference, legit. Since Figsy retired, Schnitzel's the one. So it smells like fucking rice. But anyway, that's the deal. That is the deal. If you have any comments or questions, let's down below. And yeah, seat post collar. I don't think it comes with a seat post collar. That's alright. I've got plenty of those laying around. Random. Very nice. Custom paint. Very, very good. Some stuff a sniff. So this, make sure you don't throw all your packaging out. Check it, because there's a secret bonus package in here. Aha! Oh, here we go. So I've got a little seat post clamp. So good thing I didn't, I made an assumption. And so that's a little carbon seat post clamp. Weight wise, 18 grams. What else we got in here? I think that's a spare seat post stuff for if you want a carbon rail saddle. We've got a headset plug in there as well. Some Di2 ports and things. So yeah, there we go. There's a special little ampule there. Some ampules I won't show you, but they can be used for later on. And there we go. Check out the little headset plug. Got a little rubber. These are cable guides. And the headset plug there as well. Feels pretty smooth. I generally like longer ones, but this will be okay if you cut the steerer. Fantastic. There you go. That's the total package. So there you go. That's the deal. What do you think?
I love it.
You love it?
I can't wait to put pink barcode on.
Oh, here we go. It started. So, yeah, custom coloured Chinese carbon super light bike. Not the lightest, but I think it's going to be quite stiff. It's basically like a Cannondale Evo. It's a Chinese Evo, basically. Feels like it's just an old school, or Cervelo R5, a sort of style. It's quite an old school frame design. But again, tried and tested. Cannondale still uses sort of similar deals. Angles, geometry, it's very Super 6 R5 Cervelo style. But I'm really wrapped with this paint job. This is finished really well. So there you go. It's from Serapa. There we go. I'll link some more stuff down below. This is not the last video. I think it's going to be a whole series now. I think a lot of you guys and girls out there are really curious about this Chinese carbon stuff. Why are we paying a premium ticket for S-Works product when we can get something, far cheaper with incredible custom paint jobs? So for cheap, this is under $1,000 Aussie. So yeah, I can't remember exactly how much they're worth, but definitely affordable for most people in Western economy.